What's up, Bet Win Repeat community? Everybody, I don't like this hat. So I'm going back to my other hat. I don't like this hat. So whatever. Going back to that. What's up, everybody? It's me, Detroit Lenny, here on a Friday. Maybe we'll go hatless today. I don't know. I'm not feeling the hat. I don't know. I did just take a shower. Anyways, it's Friday. It's January 24th. It is 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Pacific. Trying to drink less coffee, more Gatorade. We'll see how that works out. Yesterday. I told you I didn't like it in the NHL because it was juicy. Really fucked me. It was college basketball in that Illinois game. I had them minus. I did not have Maryland. Let's put it that way. Against Illinois. I had the under. Eastern Washington didn't come through for me. Some totals didn't come through for me. College basketball really screwed me over yesterday. Other than that, I mean, month to date, we're in the green. We're up money. So we would like to be more green than we are, but we're there. Also, trim the goatee up. Kind of, I don't know, for you guys that shave in the shower. I do that sometimes. And might have nicked it a little too close and then you just fucking start all over. So that's where I'm at. I know the ladies watching are like, oh my God, you shaved. You look so crisp, so clean, so fresh and so clean. I was like, yeah, I know. Anyways. Jason says, what's up, Lenny? What's up, Jason? It's noon in Houston. Yes, it is. Noon in Houston, 1 o'clock Eastern. I'm not going to break down the whole time zones. I'm just telling you where it's at, where I am. Everything really runs off East Coast time. We all know that. You ring, you're where your ring, you are wearing your Tigers hat. What? Skinny girls baseball season? I mean, okay. I've never watched. Is there a skinny girl baseball season? I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Anyways, we're going right back at it with some college basketball today. We got a little bit of everything. I mean, there's not a lot on. There's not a lot to choose from in general. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a decent amount of for me, this is a lot of college basketball, and this ain't shit. You know what I mean? But I like the Big Ten. I like the smaller market schools. I'm the guy that's betting Ivy League college basketball. Small NHL slate, love those. Small NBA slate, really love those. So I got a little bit. I was able to touch base on a little bit of everything today, which is what I like. Before the show started, keep in mind next week, new showtime. Next week's showtime is 2 p.m. Eastern. So it'll be 1 o'clock Houston time and 11 a.m. Pacific time. Let me run this down. 2 p.m. Eastern. So let's dive in. Shall we? Tigers were good last year. I'm hoping they're better this year. I hope they don't go on a run late. You know what I mean? I like college basketball. Getting close to March Madness. Yes, it is. Women's college basketball, too, is good. WNBA is awesome. Are you talking football today? New watcher. Is your first name Detroit and your last name Lenny? No. Appreciate you stopping by, Bob. No, that's just where I'm from. That's just what I go. That's just what I don't know, man. 12 years when I was 12 years old in 80 something. Some guy just said, "Oh, that's that kid. That's that kid from Detroit. That's that Lenny kid." And it just kind of Detroit Lenny just kind of stuck my whole life. I don't know. I didn't make it up. It just kind of rolled. Um, you know, it is what it is. I currently live in Las Vegas for the last 15 years. The only other place I've lived is Detroit. So, yes, we're going to talk some NFL football. We are. We're going to break down some props we like, sides, totals, teasers, this, that, or whatever. I'm going to run down quickly what I like today, college basketball, NBA, and NHL. And then we're going to dive a little deeper into some NFL action. Bear with us. The show is usually a half hour, Monday through Friday. Next week, we will be here at 2 o'clock Eastern. We have to make sure we are specific for people like Brandon in his time zone. So, appreciate you stopping by, Bob. Don't forget to hit the like button. Keep commenting. You got questions, comments about games. Follow or fade at your own risk. Everything is absolutely free here. All we ask is you hit the like button, support the channel. How's your old guy, AJ? And what the? I don't even know. I'm thinking Michigan and Purdue can run that total over. I don't think I'm good. I'm good. All right. So Michigan, Purdue. I have a play in that game. Please tell me I got a play in that game. I know I have a play in that game. Why not this system update? Hold up. Refresh. Don't have a play in that game. That's because I have the total at 155. I'm off on the total. So you like the total over. I agree. I just thought it was a little suspect that low. But I mean, 152.5 is where I see it right now. In most places, you can get it at 153. Shop your lines though, 152.5. I like that over. I'll be honest with you, I didn't pull the trigger though. But I might now. Let me talk about what I do like though. Toledo Bowling Green under 158.5. I'm on that. That starts early. Well, 6 o'clock Eastern. Early for me, 3 o'clock college basketball. So wonderful. 12 noon college basketball midweek is awesome with no kids in this house. It's phenomenal. Uh, I'm on Villanova over Marquette. I think I got 9.5. So I grabbed as many points as I can with Villanova. Iowa, I have it on the money line at minus 150 ish. I see it now minus what, 3.5 maybe against Penn State. 3.5's out there now. I liked it better at 2.5 ish, under 3. I don't hate it at 3.5, but I was able to get the money line at 150, so I took it. I see the money line now 160 to 175. You know what I mean? So I took what I could take, what I could get. I felt comfortable with the money line price, so I just wanted to remove the points, right? What else? That's it for college basketball. NBA, I'm on Cleveland minus double digits, and I hate it, but it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Drama. We all know that. The Sixers are just the real housewives of NBA or whatever. But Cavs are good. Cavs are really good. So I'm gonna lay the points on the road, and I don't like it. But then I don't like any NBA play I ever have, to be honest with you, because I'm skeptical on the NBA all the time. That's all I bet in the NBA early. So, Pelicans and Memphis. I mean, there's not a big card, so I'm not going to have a lot, but under 244.5 is what I got that at. I paid minus 115 for it. I like the under in the Pelicans-Memphis game. NHL, Islanders, straight up money line. Again, minus 150 on that. I took Winnipeg in regulation at minus 130. No overtime there. I also took them on the puck line. I think they get it done at minus one or at plus 120. So I think they get it. Maybe an empty netter. I actually think they just destroy Utah. I also have a nice little 2-team parlay in the NHL at plus 164. And that's Winnipeg minus 1. I did this on Caesars. If you don't have Caesars, a lot of books will give you alternate puck lines at like 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4. They always got that hook in there. Sometimes you can find a book, Caesars, that will give you minus 1, even numbers, where you're able to put that push in your back pocket. Minus 1 is always going to be better than minus 1.5, but you're always going to get paid more on minus 1.5 than you will minus 1, to be clear. But you don't pay dues on winners, so it is what it is. Winnipeg minus 1 is minus 155-ish, okay? Tampa Bay, the Lightning, against the Blackhawks today, minus 1 is minus 165. Okay, I'm not going to do those individually, but I did parlay those together, and I took that, and it's a 2-team parlay at plus 165, 164. Be clear, and I did that on Caesars this morning. Still available if you want to get down on a small NHL slate today. That Dallas Stars game. Damn it! Hold on, I'm on college basketball. And the VGK. I ain't got nothing. I want to say Dallas puck line, but don't trust Vegas. Make sense? Hope so. You got a dog? Tight scoring game with the UCLA game, like the UCLA game versus Michigan. I can get behind that. Plus Ohio State beat them. Yeah. Brandon, I can't read every one of your comments. And it came today. Wait, I just got a jacket ordered. Houston. Oh, you're going to the rodeo. That's right. Cleveland. All right. Who's my favorite player on the Tigers? Hard not to say Tarek Skubal. I mean, he's the best pitcher in baseball, in my opinion, but I'm a Chase Young fan. I am. I think the Tigers are going to be competitive this year if they sign Alex Bergman already. All right, let's talk about the NFL. Because I really want to talk about the NFL, and I've spent half the show fucking around with other stuff. I'm on Kansas City against Buffalo. Okay, I'm on Kansas City. I'm gonna. If I have to die on that sword with Kansas City all year, it is what it is. If this is the year Buffalo beats them and gets over that hurdle, then it is what it is. But I'm on Buffalo. Jesus Christ. I'm on Kansas City. I'm on Kansas City minus 1.5. I'm on Kansas City minus the money line. I kind of like the under in that game. I know everybody thinks that's going to be a shootout, but I'm kind of on the under. Where do you see 7.5? The Pelicans, I don't believe that they're for real. I'm on the total. I'm on the total on that. I got Cleveland minus 10.5. 10 at Circa if you're in Vegas. But I don't see no 7.5. I got it at 10.5. is where I see the line right now. I have it at I bet it when it was at 10, personally, but I can bet circa because I'm in Vegas, and they have 10. Um, Everywhere else seems to have 10.5 though, so I'm on that. I agree. Mhm, I do. If let's talk this out for real. If Washington beats and it's a big if because I don't believe this. If Washington beats Philly, hypothetically, right? Then I'll give them a shot against Kansas City. I will. Uh, but if Philly destroys Washington and Kansas City squeaks past Buffalo, however, because I do think that's going to be a close ass game. Maybe a who has the ball last kind of situation. Field goal. You know what I mean? It's in Arrowhead. I'm going to give the advantage to Kansas City. I don't, even if they were not back-to-back Super Bowl champions and coming for a three-peat, even if they were not, I give advantage Kansas City. I give advantage Kansas City coaching. I give advantage Kansas City quarterback. I give advantage Kansas City defense. I give advantage Kansas City home field advantage. I'll take it. I think I think everybody sees that Kansas City struggled to get where they were, but they just, and I don't buy into the narrative of the ref bullshit. I don't buy into that. I can show you stats to support either argument. Um, I think the Chiefs are more disciplined. Um, I think Patrick Mahomes plays into that. Sure. I think the Chiefs do as an organization. Every player on that team plays into that. And good for they live up here in their opponent's head, rent free. And every time you play the big bad Chiefs, and that's why I would have loved to see the Lions play the Chiefs because I don't feel like the Lions feel that way about the big bad Chiefs. And Buffalo, let's be honest, they lived in your head rent free for a while. And if Kansas City beats Buffalo, y'all better put every one of those Bills Mafia that are jumping through goddamn tables and giving themselves CTE, y'all better put them on suicide watch because it's going to be a bad, long, cold winter in Buffalo if that happens. Detroit, you can't say shit about the Lions. We are used to disappointment. It just sucks because we actually believe this year and we will next year. We will believe next year. And the same thing I've told every other Lions fan that complained about this, that, or whatever. You can exit the bandwagon the same fucking way you got on. Feel free, right? Like, bye-bye. The door, it goes both ways. You can get off the wagon the same way you got on the wagon. So that's where I'm at on that. I think Kansas City beats them. I think Philly destroys Washington. I think the Lions were not prepared. Lions were prepared against Washington. Bad play calling and a battered, depleted defense. The Eagles don't have that. I worry about Nick Sirianni shooting himself in the foot. I do worry about that. But I'm going to take the Commanders to lose this game. Well, that sounded weird the way I said that. I like Philly in a teaser and under. That you can, I'm going to multi-unit bet that play. So, however bankroll management system you have and whatever unit size you have, which I do suggest everyone write it down for yourself. That's what I had to do. instead of trying to keep track of, okay, in this NBA, I bet this. And because I don't bet the same in NBA that I do the NFL. I will not right now. So I'm probably gonna, because I think Philly just wins the game. Okay, so I do think they destroy him. Let me be clear. But to take all of that out, I'm going to take Philly on the It's going to be a teaser, 6-team teaser, 6-point teaser, two-team teaser, 6 points. Okay, so we're going to go with Washington and Philly under 53.5 and Philly money line, and that's minus 120. I'll put that in right now, actually. Track that. Teaser. And we're going to track that teaser. Let's get after it. Go 2 games. All right. We'll talk about props I like in this into this weekend too. Where are Vegas? I'm in Las Vegas. I'll be in. You want my cross streets? I'm going to Seattle. Can't do it. Josh Allen is a very good quarterback. I don't like to do comparisons between like generations of different football eras. Okay. But I don't like that because it was a different time and it was a different game and blah, blah, blah. Right. Like comparing Jim Brown to a Derrick Henry, I don't think it's really fair. The game was played differently. The play styling was called differently. Not that it's different to take away from either one. But Josh Allen reminds me, or could end up being, a Dan Marino. Great quarterback. Have all those stats. Win all that stuff. He might not ever win the big game. And I hope if he doesn't, then he kind of like pivots and gets out of that team and he doesn't like go down with the ship if it's them. You know, I just don't think he's ever gonna. I could, Justin Herbert might be in the same type category. You know what I mean? Joe Burrow. Jane Daniels is something special. Be prepared though, folks, for a little regression from him next year. Sophomore slump is a real thing. Now, and it's not just him. Keep in mind that there's 31 other teams in the NFL, and if done properly, you should be able to game plan for the specialness of Jane Daniels. So to contain him a little, that's the goal. And honestly, Philly has the advantage playing him third time this year. They played him twice. They have an advantage. I do believe, though, that he is going to be something special for a while. What about the referee advantage going to the Chiefs? I feel you. I thought the Lions had it this year. I don't buy into that ref thing. Like I said, I just believe that I believe it's more, I don't want to call it flopping. It's not that. But if you're a quarterback and you get hit, why would you not try to, oh, damn, I don't want to say flop. It's not a flop because the NBA flops. That's a fucking full-on flop, right? I'm talking about like a maybe exaggerate or like, oh, I don't want to say you duck your head a little, but you try to take that hit because it's 15 yards. And Patrick Mahomes might not be as talented as he might not be the most talented quarterback in the league, but I do believe he's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. For as young as he has been there, done that. He has the swagger. He's won when you thought he was an underdog. He's won when you thought he was a favorite. I mean, and Andy Reid is just diabolical. I mean, that dude is like, I mean, he's playing for cheeseburgers, man. They're paying him in McDoubles. For Christ's sake. That's how much he's, last 7 of the last 8 between Kansas City, Buffalo featured a comeback. Right. I wouldn't. Okay, so the script is written, right? We believe in that. We just got to pick. There's a lot of scripts out there. We got to find the right one, right? So let's figure this out. I'm on the Chiefs full game, right? You could get Buffalo first half. You could get Buffalo first half at +1.5 on FanDuel. It's a little juicy at 135, but basically it's a half at minus. It's juiced a little bit to Buffalo to be winning at halftime. Buffalo comes out a little hot. Kansas City slows them down. They fall apart in the third quarter. Has anybody not seen this game before? Buffalo comes out hot. They're it's 14-10 at halftime. And 17-10 at halftime, something like 17-14, close, but Buffalo's up. And then Kansas City comes out and strangles them in the second half, and Kansas City wins this game 24-21. 24-22. Something stupid. And as your comeback, and Buffalo had an opportunity, and Monday morning media will go nuts on Josh Allen, how he couldn't finish. I mean, we've watched that book. I mean, we watched that book. Son of a bitch. It's Friday, folks. I'm done. I am done with this week. It's been long. Every technical problem I could possibly have has happened this week in this setup. But yeah, we've watched that book. Whatever. You just run with it. Well, yeah, that's a problem too. What up, Captain Brian? What's Kelsey, Hunt, Hollywood, Brown, Watson, Jones? The list goes on. Buffalo, Cook, Kincaid. Yeah, and I agree. Listen, I think I kind of like. I hate to go with the Chiefs through 0 on a teaser, but I'm gonna take the Chiefs through 0 on a teaser, and I'm gonna go over because I do think we get over a little bit on that Chiefs game. But then again, I'm waiting because I really want to see the weather on Sunday for sure. Because I think we're going to have some field goals here, and we might look at some field goal props. One thing we just ran with as a parlay for sure that we already picked, and that's Saquon anytime touchdown and Philly money line. Parlay those together at about even money to 110, minus 110. So I think that is just Saquon gets his, always has, always will, especially against Washington. And I think the Phillies win, and the Philadelphia Eagles win. So I just let's not overthink it. Let's just keep it simple in these two games, right? We're going to keep it simple with some parlays. We're going to keep it simple with some teasers. We're going to smack those, and we're going to walk out of this weekend plus money. That's what we're going to do. What we're not going to do is crucify Josh Allen on Monday. or we're not gonna like crown him Super Bowl champion either. Does anybody? All right, Super Bowl predict right now. No points, no spread, no whatever. Is it really Washington, Buffalo in the Super Bowl in New Orleans? Somebody pay for that? Who had that on the bingo card? What if? What if your aunt was your uncle? You know, Kansas City, I think, has a harder time with Baltimore than they do Buffalo. If that makes sense. But I don't. Kansas City's defense is going to be the spotlight here this year, in this game. So, and I think the boring Super Bowl after all this stuff is going to be Philly, Kansas City. And again, I've seen that book. I'm going to bounce on out of here, though. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys Monday. Monday, new showtime next week, Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. You can follow me on Bet Win Repeat, or Bet Win Repeat on Picks and Parlays, Winners and Whiners, Detroit Lenny. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, everywhere, Facebook. I don't know. I'm not on Facebook that much. Mostly X or Twitter or whatever the fuck it's called. It was an election year last time Washington won a Super Bowl. Here we go. Save that energy for Monday. KC and Philly rematch. Thank you for the show. Appreciate you. Good luck unless you're against me. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out if you haven't already. See you Monday.